cars getting underway after the motorcycles from Tajit this morning on their 499-kilometer Blatt down to Neymar. Hiroshi Mashioka's Mitsubishi Pajero, slightly older specification reportedly than those of his teammates, but if it ain't broke, you don't mend it. Mashioka, quickest on the stage today, 6.25 hours from start to finish for the Japanese driver. And he was 4 minutes 21 seconds ahead of the two-time winner, Schlesser. On-board microphone in the engine bay. Schlesser arriving at one of the control points. And remember, the clock is still ticking. All you have to do is get your time card stamped. And Jean-Louis doesn't even stop. Mashioka coming to a halt just about. And off they go. The two of them then running together for the first third of the stage or so. But then Mashioka ran into problems. Thought it though by the time he got to the finish to be quicker than Schless. Having a problem with a punctured rear right. Schlesser then blatting past. Was it a stage for the 4x4s over the two-wheel drives? Third position overall, Carlos Sousa from Portugal in the longer wheelbase Mitsubishi to that of Mashioka, Kleinschmidt, Fontenay et al. But Sousa running into problems and losing time today. Indeed, he lost 25.25 minutes, which puts his overall third place in a great deal of doubt. He is within half a minute of Jutta Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt behind Sousa, so Kleinschmidt could go for third between now and Dakar. Mountain of Elephants Erg. You can see exactly why. Jutta Kleinschmidt had no time to look at it though. She was a further 5 minutes behind Servia today. Kleinschmidt arriving at the finish with barely a bead of sweat on her face. How do these drivers do it? We're on stage 15 of the Dakar, and leaving the Eiffel Tower in amongst the rain seems a very, very long time ago for many of these crews. Physical limitations being reached by not only the humans but also the cars, with Servia in trouble, although he was third today, losing 8.5 minutes, losing a bit of the bodywork, but you can see how aerodynamic that bodywork is. There's just nothing there. Jean-Pierre Fontenay, fifth today, sixth overall. On board with Fontenay, says the next few days will be harder for the humans over the cars. The temperatures will rise and there will be more dust. It'll be...
Pour l'instant, il débrouille très bien tout seul depuis le début du rallye, alors j'espère pour lui ça va continuer.
He continues to say that he's here to work for Mashioka. I'll help him and I'll do anything I can to do what I can for Mitsubishi. He's been going well since the start, keeping out of trouble, but you need luck to win the Dakar. Now my only aim is for Mitsubishi and to help Hiroshi. Deleven is 7th overall. Stefan Orad is 8th overall in his diesel Volkswagen VW. So Mashioka from Schlesser, Souza 3rd, Kleinschmidt 4th, Servia 5th, Fontenay 6th, Deleven 7th, Orad in 8th, Gregoire de Mavius in 9th overall. The battle between the two Belgians, Orad and de Mavius. Orad has the advantage just for the time being. The Italian Gianni Laura in his Nissan, the Italian saying that he will find it harder over the next few days as the temperature rises just before we get to Dakar. There'll be a little more dust, but it'll be easier on the engines. Tomorrow we turn the page of the desert to arrive in the African bush with the trees and the straight roads. It's very hot in the car, and our consumption of water is extremely important. We have to drink and eat very often. If not, we'll run into some serious problems.
Di continuare ad alimentarci in modo corretto, perché diversamente si possono avere dei cali improvvisi che
winning even with a puncture today, 4 minutes and 21 seconds ahead of Schless, Servia, Kleinschmidt and Fontenay. All the Mitsubishis working towards Mashioka's lead, which is now 38 minutes and 20 seconds. Schlesser, he's driving as hard as he can. Schlesser here saying it's incredible. Mashioka caught us after 200 kilometers, and after that we raced together. I overtook him just before the finish, but he took 5 minutes out of me today. I can't fight with him. I think that his car is better than mine.
Non, je suis premier, attends, il arrive. Hein. Il nous met 5 minutes là. So today was the last desert stage. So and today was 500 kilometers special stage. Also long stage is finished. So we did with the push today. So 3 times Schlesser with together. Some deal fighting. Very interesting.
Carlos Souza here saying we broke something on a big stone. And the whole chassis moved around, but we could drive it. In the last few kilemeters, it began to come undrivable, but I'm happy because we're here. I thought I was really going to retire today at one point. The camel grass is not our favourite surface, says Carlos Souza. You've heard us go on and on about the stuff, and this is what it is. Small tumps of the stuff with a lot of sand based around its roots. Sometimes you get stuck on it, as Jutta Kleinschmidt found the other day.
The camel grass is so hard, you hit that thing, boy, you feel it, the whole car shakes.
Au contraire, moi je trouve ça plutôt doux. Non molto.
And likewise, the motorcycles don't get on with it. What have the riders got to say about the stuff?
So, I struggle in the camel grass.
No, non la amo.
John Deacon knows all about it. He fell yesterday a couple of times.
I hope I never see it again in my life, you know. I hate it.
camel grass is horrible.
Il se trouve que depuis quelques années,
Zanaroli,
beaucoup en Afrique
the guy who made the
sahélienne.
route, saying for a few years it has rained here and this grass is going to continue to grow. I know it's not great for the drivers, but the route is set 6 months before we arrive. But the good thing is it's raining here in Africa. Trucks continuing on with their enormity and going alongside the mountain of Elephants Erg will be a fitting view. Still leading Loprace, Kalina and Hamaria in their Tatra, number 425. They were victorious on the stage yesterday by over 8.5 minutes over the Hino of Sugawara Suzuki and Sugawara T, as opposed to Sugawara Y, who is driving. Overall, Loprace leads by 6 hours ahead of Sugawara, who is likewise 3 hours ahead of Ursino. A Tatra in first, and a couple of Hinos second and third. Some trucks running into problems, as we saw with KTM, others getting well airborne. Believe me, these things accelerate off the line. Stage 16 of the Dakar taking place tomorrow from Nema to Bamako. The rally arriving in Mali for the first of 2 long stages. This particular stage finishing in Nioro. Lots of navigation, which will be difficult for some people, could catch some others out, could change the overall ranking. As the Dakar enters its closing stages, still, there can be some changes in the overall standings. More soon.